Yo, what's up, everybody? One of the biggest problems this PS5 controller has is stick drift. Everybody's complaining about it. So, on the original ones, I heard the new ones have stronger springs and stuff like that. I think what happens is here in the socket, you get grinding on the edge. Everybody knows that. You see all this dust laying around here. Not on this because I've wiped it off. Actually, I didn't have any. This is the second time I'm doing this, so I didn't have any dust this time. But, yeah, I think you just get some dust built up in there, and the spring for the socket gets worn in a little bit, and it just gets kicked off to the side a hair because it's not sliding back into position smoothly like it's supposed to. So it just gets held up just a little bit, causing you stick drift. So I found a solution. And number one, what you want to do is get yourself your compressor or canned air here if you don't have it. And you want to blow all the dust all out of that socket. Move that thing around. And it probably blew into the controller somewhere or something, but you want a clean socket head. I prefer the compressor. It gives me a lot more pressure. Real fast. Boom. Okay, so once you've done that, then I will show you the next step here. I forgot to grab it. It's right here. You go down to your local automotive store and you get some connector, protector, electrical grease. See, this is it's a grease for electrical stuff, so it won't conduct. Should you grease from this wire to that wire, what's inside the grease won't make them conduct together. So, and you need the tiniest bit. You're going to get a Q-tip. Boom. This one's a little longer. I'll go for it. And what I'm going to do, let's see if I can do this on camera correctly. I'm going to get just the tiniest. Squeeze it there. Yeah, you can see that's just the tiniest little bit. I'm not even going to take all that. I'm just going to get it right on the tip of here. Key is very little. You don't want a lot. Little goes a long way in this application. Then I'm going to make sure I don't have any more on my finger like I do, and I'll wipe it on my counter here. Let me back up. And then what I'm going to do, see, it's a little bit globby there. I don't want it globby because I don't want it anywhere but the track I'm putting it in. Okay. Then I'll tilt this guy over to the side and take this up. I'm not touching the ball. I'm not touching the pad. I'm touching the extension. And if you do get a little on the ball, just kind of wipe it off with your thing. Then I'm going to roll it back this way. And I'm going to just slide it around there. And that little tiny bit is all you need. Once all the dust is blown out, you got that little bit on. You can see there might be a couple little spots. I'll wipe in a few. But then take that thing and spin that around. Both directions. Get that rubbing on that outer ring that's supposed to be a protective ring, I guess. But it grinds the axle to the controller just as bad. So, and with that, you won't have stick drift anymore. At least it has worked for me. I don't know if your controller's way farther gone, it's all gunked up in there, but you're also going to notice this is way smoother. It felt like crunchy before and sticky and what you gonna call it. It is so much smoother. And once you're done doing that, you want to make sure you don't wipe off any you put on the inside. Just wipe your outer edge off. I'll get that little bit I got on the ball. And I did this about a month ago. I've been putting some pretty heavy hours on it, and it was just starting to feel a little bit sticky again. And I'd noticed a couple stick drifts last night. Just like a couple, just like two. But there was no corrosion or dirt really. I just had to wipe it off. I didn't have to really blow it. I just blew it for video purposes. But yeah, it's worked for me. It's done good. And like I said, the more you slide it around, the more that works itself onto that ring. And it'll also work itself slightly onto the ball a little bit. But while it's on the ring, you won't grind any more powder off. So you're not grinding powder off the inside of the stick where that groove is, if you can see it. And that's what gets down there and sticks it up. And you're also lubricating and making it really smooth. So I hope that helped you out. And this stuff, it's usually like $1 or $2 at the auto store. Just tell them you need some electrical connector grease. It doesn't have to be this brand, and you don't need more than the little one-use packet, because this little packet, I've used it on 50 things, and I've still got half a packet. So other than that, hope this helped you. Late.